Thank you very much and warmly welcome into the European Parliament. I'm really astonished about the presence of not many events has a such presence, so congratulations. It is my great pleasure, together with my great colleague Jan Ruissen, who is a great, I would say, fighter for the rights of Christians around the world, that we can welcome you at the European Parliament at this very important event. I would like also to express my sincere gratitude to all of our speakers, partners and organizations for bringing us together to address this important and sensitive issue. In particular, I would like to thank the Jubilee Campaign team for their tireless work in supporting the case of Maria Shahbaz and many other girls in Pakistan who are in the similar situation. Today we will discuss especially the case of Maria Shahbaz, a young Pakistani Christian girl whose name has become known internationally because of deeply troubling experience. Sadly, her story is not the isolated one. There are many similar stories. Every year, many families in Pakistan, particularly those belonging to Christians and other religious minority communities, report cases involving the alleged abduction of minor girls, forced religious conversion, and child marriage. This case raises serious concerns about the protection of vulnerable children and the ability of affected families to access justice. Being a member of a religious minority in Pakistan can present a significant challenges. Christian, Hindu, and other minority communities continue to report discrimination and insecurity, particularly affecting women and girls. International organizations have repeatedly highlighted the need for stronger protection of a child's rights and more effective measures to combat child marriages. Previous week, I had a meeting with Maria McGuinness, who is now a special envoy for the freedom of religion, and I especially underlined the case of Pakistan. Likewise, this year, Open Doors ranked Pakistan as the 8th most difficult country in the world to be a Christian, highlighting the partners of forced conversion and marriages of Christian girls. Visibility to this centrality has brought international attention, and international attention has brought some changes. For instance, I'm happy the adoption of a new law in Punjab province last April, raising a minimum legal age for marriage for both boys and girls to 18, represents an important step forward. However, we continue to hear concerns that in practice these protections are not always applied equally or effectively. Today, I'm pleased to be joined by such distinguished panels of speakers who will, without doubt, help us reflect on how this House can continue to support the pursuit of justice and accountability. The protection of human dignity, freedom of religion or belief, equality before the law, and fundamental rights lies at the heart of every democratic society. The true measure of any democracy is not how it treats the powerful, but how effectively it protects its most vulnerable citizens. Religious minority deserves nothing less than equal protection under the law and full enjoyment of their fundamental rights and freedoms. The European Union has consistently affirmed that the respect for human dignity, equality, human rights, and freedom of religion or belief are central pillars of our external action. As member of the European Parliament, we have responsibility to uphold and defend these values in our engagement with partners around the world. Last week, in Strasbourg, this House adopted the European Parliament resolution on the abduction, forced conversion, and conversion and child marriage of Maria Shahbaz, another protection of minor girls in Pakistan. This resolution sends a clear message. Where there is a political will, there can be a commitment. Where there is a commitment, there can be an action. And where there is action, progress is possible. So thank you very much for coming today here in the European Parliament, and I'm looking forward for our today's discussion that we will broaden the awareness what is really going on in Pakistan.